In this video, we are going to show the procedure of TLH in a patient with previous 3 cesareans. This 44-year-old patient had history of 3 cesareans and had submucosal myoma and adenomyosis and HMB. On laparoscopy, one can often see band of adhesions between the omentum and bowel to the anterior abdominal wall, and after that one can see the uterus adhesion with the anterior abdominal wall and the bladder also being adherent. This is a left pelvic kidney in this patient. So the anterior approach is adopted where first the bladder is dissected down. So both the round ligaments are cut and cut from one round ligament to another round ligament, and a parallel incision into the peritoneum is given in order to reach the paravesical space. It's a very good idea to dissect the paravesical space, go below the scars and come up in a retrograde fashion, that is called lateral window approach, which makes the procedure faster and safer. So all these adhesions are, and this is the adhesion of the uterus with the anterior abdominal wall, which is clamped, cauterized and cut. After this step, one can see now the multiple layers of adhesions where bladder is adherent to the anterior abdominal wall and below. So a sharp dissection is a good way to avoid injury and to do the separation of the bladder safely. Traction and counter traction is very important. So whole bladder should be lifted up, and then all these adhesion folds are, this is what one has to dissect in the correct plane, and correct plane is just anterior to uterine artery. There is ovarian cyst on left side, and one can see the partly dissected area here. One can also see the isolated left uterine artery, and dissection is done above these uterine arteries, and one can always separate the bladder properly in the correct layer. So all these pubovesicocervical fascia which is adherent is also dissected, clamped and cut, and this is the correct layer, and one can see even the vagina has reached below the cervix here. So after nicely pushing the bladder down, which also safeguards the ureter also gets pushed down, both the uterines are clamped, cauterized and cut, after which it becomes very easy and bloodless, and the uterus is detached from the vagina all round and the specimen is removed. Then one has to suture the vault. Often we take Vicryl sutures, and one can do continuous, one can do interrupted. We often take lateral angles with separate incisions. So left lateral angle is being sutured with the help of Vicryl suture, then the right angle is taken. One should always take a bite of uterosacral ligament. That's a very good way to prevent vault prolapse, and full thickness of the vault should be sutured. Bladder is inflated to check for integrity since she had previous 3 cesareans, and this is the pelvic kidney, and one has to visualize ureter, especially when anatomy is distorted. One can see the ureter, so it's a good idea to visualize, because in aberrant anatomy one may not inadvertently injure these organs, and ectopic kidney is also intact and ureter is also seen, and the procedure is completed. Thank you.